right, will speak, and we know that Asiwaju is somebody that watches news. People are dying. People are hungry. People call me and start crying. I can't tell you that everything is fine.
30 billion hardship allowance. Oh, your country is rich, but their citizens and the country itself is behaving or acting poor. So I want you guys to watch this particular video of how Akpabio, the Senate president, accused the 36 state governors of sharing 30 billions as a hardship allowance. Anyway, though he later apologized, but I want you guys to watch this particular video of Arise TV News, how Oji Okpe analyzed the whole story. We'll be right back to do some messages to it.
The president of the Senate, Godswill Akpabio, is said to have apologized to the state governors over his comment on the 30 billion naira hardship allowance allegedly given to them. Akpabio had at plenary sitting last Tuesday during deliberations on the ways and means collected from the Central Bank of Nigeria by the previous administration, said that an unverified report indicated that state governors received 30 billion naira each from the Federation account to cushion the effect of inflation and the high cost of food prices. Some state governors, like Seyi Makinde of Oyo State, refuted the claim. The question now is, who has that 30 billion? Where is that 30 billion?
That's a big question.
Yes, the Senate president has apologized, but the problem here is about the high office that he occupies.
Right.
Now, the Senate president of Nigeria cannot afford to engage in beer parlor talk.
I've never seen anything like that.
Because when he made that statement last week Tuesday, he was saying unverified reports. Now, the president of the Senate of the Federal Republic and chairman of the National Assembly cannot be reporting rumor from his chair as chairman of the Senate of the National Assembly. And it's just as well that Governor Makinde waded in and said nobody gave them any 30 billion. What they got last September was 2 billion out of the 5 billion loan that the federal government had promised to give the states. And Senator Akpabio should desist from this kind of conduct, because this was how he said the federal government didn't know what to charge Emefiele for, that they were looking for what to charge him with. No, that position should not be a seat for beer parlor talk, because it's a very serious position and seat, and that's why senators are called distinguished.
Absolutely.
And the Senate president should set a good example.
Alright guys, what are your thoughts about this particular video? I want you guys to comment your thoughts in the comment section. So what do you think about the hardship in the country in the first place? What do you think about the cost of the living? What do you think about the 30 billions hardship allowance given to the governor to eat? Or let's say it was an alleged accusation, though the Senate president later come out to apologize. So what do you guys think? Do you also think that the state governors should at least write a petition, or they should impose on their Senate to impeach the Senate president? What are your thoughts about this particular video? I want to hear from you in the comment section. Now, it didn't end there. I also want you guys to watch this particular video of how this man is saying that President Bola Ahmed Tinubu have left the people who campaign against him, and now he's so much confused. Let's watch this particular video as well. We'll be right back to do some messages to it.
Some people will say we should have written a secret letter. So going by the past, in the last 8 years, we've written a lot of secret letters, and we understand that the president doesn't see that. You know? So,
Your own government?
Yes. Yes, they don't give him. If we submit, they will not give him. He would never see it. We've written so many letters of issues concerning Nigerians, issues of party, issues of economy during Buhari. They don't give him. They don't give him. We see a lot of differences. In fact, directly opposite what we've written and what we're advising. You know, so by that experience, we understand that it looks as if they don't show him. So the best thing to do is, even lately, before Buhari left, at the end times of his administration, we started going to address press conference, you know, so that he would see it, you know. So it's not like we will still support him. And by doing this, we're supporting him. We're telling him that the people we came out openly, because we didn't campaign for him secretly. We openly campaigned and hit our chest for him. We are telling him that those people are calling us and complaining. We went door to door, Sambo, door to door, telling people that he will deliver. that he has the capacity, that this man means business. He came in with good policies, Sumner. The subsidy removal, everybody campaigning for presidency in 2023 said he was going to remove subsidy. We agree 100% it should be removed. Another good policy was the dollar subsidy that he removed. It's good. We should not be subsidizing for rich people going abroad on vacations. It's a very fantastic policy, Sumner. But the problem is the plans to cushion the negative effect of these policies.
Was there a plan in place? Because people are saying that
yes,
President Tinubu never even had any plan in place.
No, there are plans. There is a government document by the last government, the economic growth plan.
Economic recovery
and growth plan.
Do you think that was fashioned into the renewed hope manifesto of President
Tinubu? No, but
Tinubu?
of course renewed. But he has always told us that he's going to continue from where the past government stopped. Do you understand? These are fantastic. If you look at the document, it's a fantastic pathway to economic recovery and growth plan. The president needs to look at that. In fact, what we are saying is our issues in Nigeria needs quick fixing. We don't have time to wait for 6 months, 12 months, 1 year. No, people are hungry today. What do we do to give people succor, to give people relief? Just the way we bought rice, we bought food, we bought everything to give people during the campaigns, we should do it now. Buy rice, go to the wards, send your party men, send us back to the wards. We'll go to the wards, collect this rice and share to people. We'll put your picture and say, this is the renewed hope agenda. He's done something that is positive for the country's economy, but it's impacting negatively on the populace, on Nigerians, and this is what he has brought to you. But things they are saying are too theoretical. We want practical. He's a strong man. He's not. The problem is his ambassadors, the people he has put in the cabinet to manage him and manage Nigerians. Nobody is talking to Nigerians. Every ministry in the federal government today has a social responsibility, apart from its own mandate. With what is happening today, every ministry should have a social responsibility. Tell me, how many ministers do you even know, Sambo? How many ministers? We can count them, not up to 10.
Well, you have 48 of them, and President Tinubu said that
he
needs a large cabinet to be able to penetrate Nigerians
we support him on that, but when you have people without capacity manning such places, sack and reappoint.
I don't want to believe that you mean that President Tinubu had these members of his cabinet imposed on him. Is that what you're saying? Actually?
I'm saying if you make a mistake, he's human. He can make a mistake in picking ministers. But once you give them, when they came in, there was a KPI. Once you give them a KPI of 3 months and you see that nothing is happening. Sumner, how many ministers do you know? If we start talking about the ministers that are even active, how many? Every one of them is closed in his office waiting for procurement. If we start counting just a few of them, like Mr. Wale Edun, those are the ones engaging people. Wike is doing well in Abuja. You know, Matawale has overshined his big minister, but we don't know where he is. So Ayo of the youth ministry, so they are not up to 10. That beautiful lady doing investment, trade and investment, she's also engaging. Yeah. We want them to engage people. Yes, it's not just about procurement. Engage people, tell them that we need to be patient. That was why they were picked from states. So that in times like this, they should go to their people and speak to them about the president's plan.
Well, many of
them
never lived in their states when they were picked. But Alwan, as we just progress with this conversation, talk to us about President Tinubu. He said that he should not be pitied because he asked for this job.
Yes.
How come it's looking at the moment as if we really need to pity President Tinubu? And we had to see him yesterday trying to, get people like Gawon to actually, stand as a buffer between him and the Nigerian people. Shouldn't President Tinubu be moving around? He's staying too much in Aso Rock and traveling more out of the country.
So you see, something there is too much in the Aso Rock. There is too much for the person presiding over the affairs of Nigeria. So there is too much in the Aso Rock. And that is why you have a cabinet. I always say it. You have a cabinet, you have agencies. Unfortunately, Sumner, he has left people that campaign against us manning these agencies. People that never believed in us. People that gave money to the opposition. all the agency parastatals, the heads of agency and parastatal that he did not appoint, worked against us. But they are still in office, sabotaging him. If there is anybody sabotaging us and his plans and his policies, it is the people manning the agencies.
So
Some of them, when we engage them, they will even tell us they won the elections. The Atiku won the elections, manning an agency under our government. What do you say about that?
So why is it common with the APC government? I mean, during Buhari, we had this sort of complaint.
So you see, this is
why
the
is it
mistake.
happening
This is the
again?
mistake we don't want to repeat. We made a mistake in not coming out to speak to Buhari in forums where he would hear. So we now change the pattern. We'll speak, we'll write, we'll speak, we'll write, we'll speak, and we know that Asiwaju is somebody that watches news. People are dying. People are hungry. People call me and start crying. I can't tell you that everything is fine.
Now that you guys have watched this particular video, I want to hear from you in the comment section. What are your thoughts about this particular video you just watched? All right, we are going to be ending the video here. So we'll be waiting for you in the comment section. Remember, we love you, but God love you more. If you love us, please don't forget to subscribe, click like, share, and comment your thoughts in the comment section. Until we meet again, stay tuned with Plan B TV. Peace out.